All right, welcome 7th graders. We got another one of our lessons for percents. It's actually our last percent lesson, and then later the other lesson for this week you'll see some stuff with probability. So the last lesson we have is percent of change for today. All right, our final percent lesson here is percent of change. Now there's a couple reminders here. In order to find percent of change, there's a couple of steps you need to know about. First up, you'll need to find the difference by subtracting how much the original amount increased or decreased. So how much it went up means you take the new amount, subtract the old amount, or if it went down, take the original amount minus the new amount there. So after finding the increase or the decrease, divide your answer from step 1 by the original amount. It will be a decimal, so turn it into a percent for your final answer. Remember, if the amount went up in the problem, it will be percent increase. If the amount went down, it's a percent decrease. All right, so find the percent change of 9,000 to 900. Now, of course, that's a decrease if you go from 9,000 to 900. So you subtract, and you went down 8,100. So you take that difference now, that's step 1, take that difference that you just found and divide it by what you started out at. 8,100 divided by 9,000 gives you 0.9. Slide the decimal 2 places to the right, and you get a 90% decrease. Find the percent change of 500,000 to 800,000. Now that's going to be an increase. That number went up. So the difference between the two is 300,000. So take 300,000 divided by the original 500,000, you get 0.6. So the decimal 2 places to the right, 60% increase. If I find the percent change from 6 to a 9, it's an increase. It's a difference of 3. So take 3 divided by the original amount of 6. You get 0.5. So the decimal 2 places to the right for a 50% increase. Find the percent change from 4 to a 1. Well, from 4 to 1 is a difference of 3. It's a decrease. So take your new answer of 3 and divide it by your original amount, 4. You get 0.75 or a 75% decrease. We can use these with word problems too. For example, this year, Kiara's bowling average was 180 pins. This year, her average was 342 pins. What's her percent increase? Well, it's went up quite a bit. From 342 minus 180, it's went up 162 points. So the amount of increase, take 162 divided by the original 180, you get 0.90 or 90%. 10 years ago, the average burger size was 4 ounces. Now the average burger size is 5 ounces. What's the percent increase? Well, take your new number 5 minus the original one, 4. You find a difference of 1. So 1 divided by the original 4 gives you 0.25 or 25% increase. The last year's graduating class was 320 students. This year's class is 65% larger. How many students are in this year's graduating class? All right. Now, this one's a little bit different because we take the original amount and it's 65% larger. Well, 65% of 320, I'm going to multiply those two together. It gives me 208. That means there's going to be an increase of 208 kids. So I'll take 208 and add it to my original amount and get 528. Now that problem is just a little bit different than some of the other ones that you've encountered so far. So you might want to review that if you need to. There's one more of those types right here to show you. It said last year a TV cost $1,620. This year it's 11.7% more expensive. How much does it cost now? Well, let's find how much it actually went up. Take 1620, the original price, times 11.7%. Slide the decimal 2 places to the left, change it from percent to a decimal. And I get 189.54. So the prices went up that amount. So I take how much it went up plus the original amount, and I get 1,809.54. So those last two are just a little bit different than the other ones we encountered, so hopefully you can take a look back at that again if you need to. Once again, those are some examples, and there's the next page for you to go ahead and take a look at here. So hopefully you can look back at lesson G, week 4's percent of change. And here's some practice problems for you. So remember, you can pause these at any time. At the bottom of the page, you'll see where all the answers are. So there's the first two, and then our next two, and then we have our next two there, numbers 5 and 6. We'll wrap it up with 2 more. You have numbers 7 and 8. And your answers then, number 1 will be a 75% increase. 2 is a 70% decrease. 3 is a 75% decrease. And 4 is a 150% increase. Number 5 is 25%. 6, 40%. 7 is 46. And 8 is 236.25. And these all came from IXL L9 and L10 from the 7th grade library if you'd like to practice those. Have a good day, and hopefully this is helpful to you.